Hello, just a short one. Last week I made a video about 20 mile an hour zones. Well, last week I also emailed the Highland Regional Council. I'll put in the video with regards to the 20 mile an hour reduction of 30 to 20 mile an hour. And in conclusion on that, you'll see in the email, they also posted the day after I posted the video, they posted on their Facebook page and also on YouTube. They posted a video saying why they were doing it. I've taken some of the comments that are quite funny from the Facebook, but I've blanked out the names to keep the people anonymous because maybe don't want to be in a video or something, you know. Anyway, I've had some good feedback and I've had some bad feedback. I'm currently sitting waiting on Tina coming back from the shop, so I thought I'd just make a quick video to talk a wee bit more about it. The reduction in speed, I believe, you know, is a bit of a money spinner for the local council. They're saying that it's not, that it's more to do with saving lives, and that it was adopted because of they got a chance to trial it. And in the email they say that they'll be trialling this 20 mile an hour speed limit in various different areas off the Highlands, you know, in some of the little villages and all around, you know. So I mean, I've seen recently what's happened down in Wales, you know, and I think if a lot of us, you know, don't get a grip on it, I can see it happening up here, you know, and it's not really something I want, you know. I mean, I drive an old diesel. I say an old diesel, it's 19-year-old, you know, a car that's 19-year-old, well maintained, you know, sitting at 20 mile an hour average. In at 20 mile an hour, I'm averaging just over 16 mile per gallon. So it's quite labour intensive to actually sit at 20 mile an hour with a car. As I say, I will put in the stuff that I've picked up over the period that I've taken it. Some of you will find it funny, some of you may not. I have my own opinions, and I've worked with cars for the last, I don't know, you can say, well, 44 now, certainly the last 24 years, and maybe longer. To go back on it, my sort of like, this is just a quick video, my sort of outtake on it is that it's not a good thing. It's caused a lot of problems because of congestion, which we have a 20 mile an hour zone in a really stupid area. I've seen some really stupid ones where I think to myself that, well, this just doesn't make sense. I think we live in a, you know, very strange times just now, and I see, you know, we're a tiny little island in the whole grand scheme of things, you know. kind of think to myself, well, you know, there's something going on. I see hybrid cars driving about, I see electric cars driving about, mainly companies that have these electric cars, and, you know, well, they got tax break and all that, so, my honest opinion is that if I'm going to continue running a 19-year-old car, which doesn't have a DPF, doesn't have a depollution filter on it, you know, has EGR on it, has various other things. My 19-year-old car is done 185,253 miles. This car was around about 25 grand brand new. Sorry about the wipers. Cost me £270 to buy. Then I did the work of probably about £400 to £500 on it. So I did about £400 to £500 of work on the car to get it up to standards. I've maintained the car for the last 4 years that I've had it. It's a fairly decent car. I can't even get up to speed with it. You go, this is 20 mile an hour. I'm revving at about 1900 RPM. But I had to slow down there because it was the man on the other side of the road. A lot of people say, oh, well, get out and walk. Instead of driving, get out and walk. Walking's not, you know, a thing you can do up here. I live in the Highlands of Scotland, but it persistently rains all the time. We've had one of the worst summers, I would say, down here that I can certainly remember. You know, where it's been raining more or less nearly every day. Been raining more or less every day. Gotta say that, you know, maybe my views don't matter. I certainly think that, you know, we're the people. You know, the people that own the vehicles, maintain them, pay for these people in government to kind of look after our society, you know, and not, you know, waste money on signage for road signs, for changing them all from 30 to 20. I mean, it's us that's paying for that. Where, you know, there's major issues in this country, like roads issues and other issues. So, you know, I kind of think that it's all a waste of money. My thoughts on that, you know, are my own opinions. You know, people can disagree with me if they want. You know, it's not something I'm gonna, you know, probably never change on. You know, the whole global warming thing, I'm a skeptic. I wouldn't say that it's not happening, because I believe the planet's been, changing since time began. So that's something that I'm not really willing to make a comment on. As I say, this is primarily a car channel that I have here, Ali Matt Mechanical, so it's usually about cars and, how I take old cars and put them back on the road, and I can certainly see maybe in 10 years time, when I'm 54, that after these newer cars that are around might not be around then. I've worked on a lot of cars and see a lot of the stuff that's been brought out right now, and depollution filters have killed off a lot of cars, I'll tell you that right now. And I can take you into a local scrapyard and show you cars that are just knackered, because people don't necessarily know how to drive them. Driving around at a lower speed, well, people try to go into third gear at 20 mile an hour. Yeah, go into third gear at 20 mile an hour. And if you're driving a diesel with a depollution filter on it, you'll find that within probably about 2 months, it'll fill up with carbon, and you'll be having to do regular regens. You'll also end up with EGR faults. There's a whole heap of other things that will come into it, that will actually cause the car not to run right. Not to mention the amount of congestion, and I'm going to be completely honest with you. As I say, I live in the Highlands here, and it's not the easiest place to go out walking and carrying things about. My wife's disabled, and she has problems walking anyway. I could take a disability car, but I don't do that. I choose not to. I choose to use my own car, for everything. I bought this car, as I said back in the video, a while ago. So, but anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. I'll put in the emails and that, and you can make of it what you want. Leave me comments, ask me questions. Anything derogatory or anything like that, I'll just get removed, because I can't be bothered with that. But feel free to leave it a like and leave a comment if you wish. Right, thanks very much. Bye for now.